So what you see here, this was the original program. This one turns the motor, all right, at negative 75 hour and 6 degrees each time. And it waits 1 second. Now we have the display block. And then here we have the count. This should count 59 times, okay? But look at this thing here. What is this for? It's an output. Actually, this one will track the number of times the count. So see what happens when you drag from here to here. And then just see whether the number comes out or not. It should lah, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to change this to text. So we try pixels first. And then I want the biggest text. And I drag from here and I change this to wired. So we drag from here to here. Okay. Now let's see what happens when I run this. Okay. Yeah. Now Ryan, because your clock is slightly different, it will not show seconds, it will show minutes. Because your shorthand, you have just the minute and the hour hands. So you should just show minutes. Okay. So for Isaac, yours is using 2 motors, right? So when you're using 2 motors, that means you're using 1 motor for the second and the minute hands, and the second motor is for the hour hands, correct? So for the second hand, it should show, it should be just like this. Okay, now you already figured out how to do the second hand, and you'll notice that once this one gets to 59, it should stop, which is actually ideal because you will never see 60 seconds on a clock. It always goes to 59 and then it drops back to 0 again. Okay, so can you now figure out how to make it so it's going to show the seconds and minutes? Okay, seconds and minutes. You already know how to do the loop because the last time that you were here, you already saw how to do the loop. Okay, so you just modify the previous program. So it's going to be still looking like something like this. Okay, but you just modify the previous program. So you try that for now. Right, so now we're going to explore what this look like if we want to do minutes and seconds, okay? So I'm just going to take this out first. So if you recall from the last time that you guys were here, okay? So this one was for the minute, okay, was for the seconds, right? So what we did to do minutes was we actually had a second loop. Okay, so let's put in the second loop.
Yeah, I did this.
Okay. Does it show up the time properly?
After it went through here, it didn't go here, it just repeats.
Okay. So let's try and see if we can do that.
Oh yeah. Put it back. If you then touch it one more time, you will remind me what they said.
Walao leh. So cruel lah. So we'll need to have a couple of text blocks, display blocks. Okay, fine. I'll put one display block here. And I'll put one display block here. First, I just want to try and see whether I can get the things to come out. So for this one, I do pixels. For this one also, I do pixels. Then here we do wired. And here we put 0. So this one x and y is 0. This one x is 1. Let's see what happens. Okay, not working. Okay. Nope, it's not working. So let's try to see if we can solve it another way. Oh, I forgot to put one thing in.
Oh,
Okay.
I did it for 2 of the loops and the space, but it's really good.
Let's see what happens when it reaches 60.
Oh, you put it in 30 seconds. Right.
Okay, still not quite working the way that I want it to work. Let's try again.
Oops. Why? Show me my calculator. Why? What's being lost? Okay, I know what I'm thinking. Oh my god. Oh, so fast. And the time is going
Wow! Ryan's clock is really going fast.
fast.
Okay. So it seems like this is not really working for me as well.
Yeah, maybe calibrate speeds and works.
So what can we do? Anybody got ideas?
Go to Google.
Yeah, go to Google. It's a good
No
idea.
Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi? Your phone cannot hotspot?
Yeah.
Your phone cannot hotspot?
I know phone.
Mommy?
I have no phone. Throw it. Move. Then you cut your hotspot. Investing ever. I rather go on the phones. Ferrari. Okay, let's see. how to ow. Now I don't know what to search there. How to make Lego run storms. Yeah, I want to learn the program how to make the LCD how to make Lego run storm count.
Well, actually, you have to search for how to do the display blocks actually.
Which one is it? I accidentally typed Lego.
So here, what we have here, as you can see, my difficulty was trying to get the result of the minute hand and the hour hand onto the screen. So you can see here, every time it loops over here, this is where you are getting the minute hand. This is where you are getting the second hand. So the second hand is straightforward. It moves, and you put it into this text block. So the minute hand, it moves here, and you combine it with the seconds. So here I put a colon in between. So the result of this goes into the display block. So here you will get the seconds, and here you will get the minutes. Okay? Now, your clocks are all slightly different. So depending on how your clock is, I want you to try and do the loop so that it shows the time based on your clock design. So for Jonathan's case, is one motor driving all three hands. For Isaac's case, you have a different motor driven the hour hand, driving the hour hand. For Ryan's case, it has only got the minute hand and the hour hand. So depends on how your clock is, and using this, you just have to try and change this a little bit. Make your clock display the time on the EV3 display. Okay, you got 10 minutes to finish this up. So I'll leave the program on the screen for you to refer. Loop. Okay, we already got a loop. And I can put this inside the loop, and I'll put the 1 second delay. All this you've done already. Okay, you all know that already. Oh, hang on a minute. This should be 6 degrees, sorry. On for degrees, 6. Okay, so this one we already know. Okay. So let's try this. So you can see here, instead of the loop going until infinity, the loop is actually based on a touch sensor. So if I press this, it should stop. Okay? So stop your earlier program. We're just going to try something else now. Then later on, we want to try and see if we can make it work. Okay? So you see for the touch sensor, we have got 3 settings, which is bump, which is push or release. Okay?
I will repeat again if I press once.
Okay. Now, what I want you to consider is, how do I want to check, how do I want to make it so that when I press it, it stops, and then when I press it again, it starts again. So that's the next thing I want you to try and think how to do.
When I press it, the program just stops.
Yes.
The loop is gone.
Okay.
If I add
But have
another
you?
loop,
Yes. What will happen if you do that?
or the loop plus a loop equals to who knows?
Okay. So what we have here is very straightforward. Just now the program was looping around, okay? And now we just put in one additional thing to just now's program, which is a switch. So this switch, it just does one thing. It checks to see whether this switch is pressed or not. When this switch is pressed, all right, it just runs the motor as fast as it can. If the switch is not pressed, then it behaves like the regular clock does. That's the only difference. Okay? So the result is when I run, okay, so it's running like normal. But when I press the switch, it runs very fast.
Minimize the program.
Sorry?
Minimize the program.
Minimize the program. Okay? The program is just the same as just now except for the switch. Okay? It's 3 loops. It's 3 loops like what you did just now. You did the same thing just now, 3 loops. And then in the inside, you put one switch here. Inside the innermost loop, you put a switch. Okay. So just now, the switch, if you are using the switch, you have to put it in this mode. Because the switch has got 2 modes. You either have a tap mode, which is what it is right now, or the normal mode. Okay, but if you try to put it in normal mode, we have this issue. Data wires cannot enter or leave a switch in flat view. Okay, so I need to cancel that. Anybody who's not sure can come and see.
That's a switch if the
How do you put it in the switch?
Okay, I'm gonna open a new program now, and then I can show you easier, because if it's a new program, it's easier. Alright, so let's say for instance, just now we have a loop. Okay, everybody look at the screen. Okay, look at the screen. This is what we had just now, if you recall. So we have this one going for negative 75. Alright. And then this is going to just be on for degrees. And every time it goes around, it goes for 6 degrees. And then we have the timer. So everybody clear with this? This is easy, right? Now, all I did was, for the innermost loop, you put in a switch. Like that. And then you say, for this switch, when it is not pressed, run the program like normal. So put all the blocks in like normal. If the switch is pressed, okay, touch sensor, compare state. If the touch sensor is pressed, then we run the motor at full speed. Okay. Now, when the switch is in this mode, this is called flat mode, and you cannot run data wires into it. Okay. So you want to be able to run data wires into it, you have to click here. Tap view. Then you can move your data wires into it. Okay. So let me just run this to show you that it is indeed working. So, without the switch press, with the switch press. Okay. So I'm going to bring out the program just now so that you can copy if you need to copy it. Okay. The rest of the program is the same. It's only inside, the inside loop that is changed.